highlights all the falls, and yeah, it's perfect. Couldn't ask for a better pond.
What's up, everybody? This is Kevin here with Good Earth Water Gardens, and we are here starting a pond today. We've got Jordan in the background over here. He's getting the biofalls all set up, and we're gonna get our skimmer placed out. You can kind of see the shape and form of the pond. It's not quite a kidney bean, not quite a peanut. It's a little bit of a combination of the two of them here. This is gonna be a little bit different because it's gonna be 3 feet deep instead of our standard 2 foot deep pond. So it should be kind of interesting, give the fish a little extra place to hang out. This is a 10 by 14 pond, 3 feet deep, 6 foot stream with about a 2 foot high waterfall. Also, this is gonna be almost exclusively out of granite, so it should give a little bit of a unique effect. It's fun to work with, and we'll see what we can come up with. All right, so we have our excavation going here, and we are digging everything out to our first shelf level here, and then we're going to go ahead and set our next 2 shelves going down. So you notice how we've set our biofalls, our waterfall unit, right up over there behind Jordan, and now we are taking all the backfill and we are just placing it around to keep all that dirt on site. That way we're not hauling anything off, and we're reusing all the dirt to create the berm to make this waterfall look as natural as possible. All right, so we are back here, and we are almost done with what would be our normal level of excavation. We have 1 more shelf to go, but we're getting there, and we're gonna work in some fish caves around in a few spots as well, and tuck in some good places where they can get a good place to hide in case there's any predators, or if they just need to get out of the sun for a little bit. We are finally at 3 feet of depth here. We have a little fish cave over here on the side that we're gonna use a little piece of drain pipe to fit into here, and then we're gonna surround and disguise it all with the rocks to just kind of blend it into the wall. And this is just a really deep hole. Now you guys might be wondering why we do our ponds with shelves around the edges. Is it gives us a good flat place to where we can set our rocks at different heights here. When you're able to stack single rocks to create your walls, it helps considerably with the structure stability and allows the wall to stay in place a lot better rather than having all your rocks sink down into the bottom of the pond. Okay, we're finished up here for today. We've got all the excavation done, and tomorrow we'll get to lining and rocking in the pond. Come back and check it all out tomorrow and see where we get to. are. This is kind of the progress that we've made so far today. We're getting ready to install some more of the rocks. And what we're kind of going for, just because we have such big step ups, this being a 3-foot deep pond, we want to make sure that we get some nice sized anchor rocks, just to kind of hold some of these other walls in place so they're very stable. And as we're setting some of these larger stones on top of it, we're not going to have to worry about any of the walls caving in. All right, everybody, we're getting all wrapped up here. Once again, we have run out of daylight, so I'm going to show you with the light of the excavator here what we have done today. We were able to get a lot of the large anchor rocks, as we talked about, down in the pond, and we're starting to get the rest of the between rocks filled in, and we'll get the gravel in tomorrow. So we should have everything all rocked in tomorrow in the pond, and we should be able to get on to working on the waterfall here, and then possibly being able to get this all finished up by Thursday. So we'll see how it goes. Today is going to be a fun day because we get to finish rocking in this pond and get working on the waterfall over here. So we should be able to make some good progress. Things will really take shape, and then hopefully by the end of the day we can get to the point where we're washing this thing down, filling it up, and maybe we'll have some of the waterfall done. We'll just kind of see where we get to. So I want to show you guys something here. We have what we call a fish cave. This gives the fish, as you might imagine, a place to take shelter or hide out from any predators, or if it's just a hot sunny day and they want to take some shade. So we have this would be kind of the version of a fish cave that we would install into the side of a wall of the pond. This requires some planning during your pre-construction phase to actually retrofit this to where we can fit this tunnel in, and this gives a place for the fish to go ahead and take cover. We'll go ahead and disguise all around this ring here with rock just to make it look as natural as possible. The other way that we do them is over here, where we just take more of a flat rock on top and find a way to kind of close in the sides and anchor the corners of that rock. Oftentimes we will leave a spot on the back of one of these where the fish can actually pass through and come back out. Alright guys, we're finishing up for today, but things are coming along awesome. We really made some great progress. We've got the majority of this pond rocked in. Fish caves are all installed down there at the bottom. And you can see over here we have our 2 framing rocks for our waterfall leading up to our streamliner right over here. So this will give us a good head start tomorrow when we go to construct our stream and waterfall. Working our way up to the waterfall unit that is over here. If I can point to it. There. Yeah. Good morning, everybody. We're back. We're just finishing up with a little bit of the rock work around the pond. Jordan's getting the lights all tied in, and we're gonna get over here to the waterfall and get that thing all going. We should have water running here by the end of the day. Alright everybody, we're all finished up here for today. Didn't quite get finished, but we have a few little things to take care of tomorrow. We have a few more rocks that we need to get to finish out the waterfall over there and some of our edge work. We have to tie all of our lighting together and everything. We added a few lights to it actually, just because we felt like there would be a few areas where it may not be very visible. We also added a power head over here in this little section of the pond because we felt that this might be a little bit of a stagnant area with the destination boulder cutting a lot of that area off and creating a little bit of a choke point in the middle of the water feature there. Good morning everybody, we are back and it is time to get this waterfall complete, the pond all finished with a few little of the rocks and some of the details that need to be taken care of around the edges, and then we need to get our lights hooked up. The power head needs to be hooked up. Hopefully the final product should be pretty awesome. We should have this all done at the end of the day today. Alright, so this is a faceplate. This is what we use to adhere the liner to our waterfall unit. And this gives a watertight seal along here to where we can attach the hardware and we won't have any leaks or anything, which is what we're going for here. Alright everybody, we are all finished up here and it looks fantastic. We've got the lights all going and I'm just going to let you guys check this out. So. Alright, so we're back here. It's almost a month later now. And we wanted to kind of get a look at the pond now that everything is settled in. He's gotten the fish moved in over here. And let's just go check it out. And we'll let him say a few words about it. Awesome. So we have one of the homeowners, Terry, here. And we just wanted to kind of get your thoughts on the pond and what you think about the whole experience here.
Well, I thought the pond exceeded our wireless expectations. For a previous pond owner, we had two other ponds, one not nearly as big as this, and a ornamental pond. And when I described what I wanted, you know, Good Earth came out, interviewed, built it, came on time, and finished on time. It's great.
Awesome, awesome. Well, it's good to hear, you know, and this was a little bit of a different pond for us. It's a little bit deeper, really designed for its fish here, so there were some things we wanted to take into account, and hopefully we got those all taken care of there for you.
We did. I have a probably about 12-year-old koi that needed more room than most ponds give him, and he's loving it down there whenever I can see him. He's on this fish high cage.
Gotcha.
There's plenty of room in there for him to grow. I'll probably introduce some more goldfish and koi this
Okay,
spring.
cool. Well, it's good to know that the fish have a substantial place to hide. Overall, I think this thing turned out pretty awesome, you know, and we're very pleased, and hopefully you guys are as well.
Oh, so. We are, especially at night. The lighting that you did and designed in there just highlights all the falls, and yeah, it's perfect. Couldn't ask for a better pond.
Cool. Well, as always, if you like what you see here, like, comment, subscribe, and drop us a line. Let us know what you think about the whole thing.